It can be difficult to understand the financial landscape when it comes to investments. That's why we're speaking to Dutch Mendenhall, a visionary leader and author who is transforming the American dream. He is joining me now this morning to talk about his new book, Money Shackles, and how he'll be offering financial insights at the upcoming Invest Wealth Summit in Tampa. Good morning, Dutch.
Good morning, Jessica. How are you?
I'm doing well. So how does the Invest Wealth Summit plan on redefining the American dream through investment education?
That's a great question, Jessica, right? The Invest Wealth Summit is a step-by-step process. It helps people go through exactly what's happening on economically, financially in America right now. 2024 is going to be one of the most different, changing, tumultuous years we've ever seen in our life. It's going to be a crazy political year. It's going to be a crazy economic year. But what does that mean? Well, you go back to 2008, it's our chance to be able to buy, to make investments and get in at the bottom of the curve instead of the top of the curve. It's our chance to be able to do real estate in creative, alternative ways where other people haven't been able to do it in the past. We recently just bought a golf course here in Tampa, Florida, and we have an SBA loan for $1.5 million, 3% interest rates we carry back from the seller, and only $200,000 down. Now, who doesn't want to own a golf course for only $200,000 out of their own pocket? But we brought in investors, right, for $600,000, which took care of all the improvements, all the growth in the property. And so now we own a golf course free and clear with no money out of our own pockets. And this is what's exciting about this economy. Seller financing, subject tos, all of the different things that are happening in real estate right now. And there's so many alternatives, right? If you ever wanted to be an owner in a small business, I mean, Jessica, you're a business owner. You know how important it is to own a business here in America today.
Yes, and your new book, actually, Money Shackles, recently hit the Wall Street Journal's bestseller list. So, in conjunction with talking about the summit, tell us about the book and how it connects to the summit.
Well, people need it so badly right now, right? They need this money relationship to be healthy. Wall Street is painful for a lot of people. And so Money Shackles is all about what are the alternatives to Wall Street? Where can you put your money? Where can you make returns? Where can you find businesses, companies? Where can you find real estate to be able to invest into? When I started our first fund in 2015, it was because our students came to me and they said, hey, Dutch, invest with us. Put your money where your mouth is, right? Don't just teach and train, but put your money into deals just like us. And I said, okay. And we did that. And you fast forward these years later, we built a $200 million portfolio hand in hand in partnership with our students. Together, we've been able to build a fortune. And that's what our summit's all about, right? How do you get results? Not people talking or pretending they're going to do deals or make investments. But the reality is we're bringing company after company that is public, that has audited financials, that isn't traded on Wall Street, that you can invest in, become a fractionalized owner in, and we're going to bring real estate deal after real estate deal that you can invest in and make money with. And so this is what's exciting about the summit. The training, the education, the knowledge, going through Money Shackles step by step by step. It's really America's best guidebook on investments. And so we're going to go through that. But then we're also going to open up the possibility for you to do deals, for you to make investments, and they're going to have tons of our investors and tons of our students there that have been doing it with us for a very long time.
Now, Dutch, you've talked a lot about this experience and what people can expect when they go. So let's talk about also the expert lineup and what attendees can expect to learn from them specifically.
Yeah, I mean, myself, I am really blessed, right, to walk people through Money Shackles. And my business partner, Amy Vaughn, right, who's been there with me every step of the way, is going to be leading a powerful women's panel of female entrepreneurs, women that have succeeded, that have built businesses, that have had to fight and claw and grind in order to be super successful. We're going to have Tudor Dixon, Lisa Booth. And on the other side, right, we're going to have some incredible political commentators, political insiders like Tucker Carlson coming to speak at our event, and he's going to be doing the VIP dinner if you want to be a part of that. And then Buck Sexton, right? Mr. CIA, Mr. Inside Information, Mr. Financial. I mean, he is at the top food chain when it comes to knowing what's happening in America, right? And so these incredible speakers, these incredible thought leaders are coming for us to share. And then we're going to have these amazing companies, right, from around America that are going to come and share what their offers are, what their investments are. And if those are things you want to invest in, great. If you don't, great, but they're companies we put the time and tested and proven effort into, and they've gone through the rigmarole, the difficult time to have audited financials, to be prepared so you know you're investing in a real legitimate company that exists, that has a track record, that has a history. And during Money Shackles, we go through a deep due diligence checklist with every investment you make. And you're going to have that workbook and have that checklist. So as you're looking at companies, you can make that checklist and make some decisions.
Yes. And it sounds like there is definitely a lot that people can get in terms of information and really trying to understand this landscape. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
For more information and to reserve your seat, visit investwealthsummit.com.